Do you love olive oil?
Well, there are all types of varieties. How can you tell the difference? Well, you can ask Maggie. We're going to have a taste test when we come back. Maggie's going to help out. Living Late Chic, coming up.
They are as different as wine, sake, beer. Today we're talking about olive oil for Living Late Chic. Allison is at her real job on the mainland, so she's not here to join us today, but we do have Maggie Parks, who is the owner of Magnolia Boutique. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
So tell us a little bit more, because the olive oil that we have here, they're all different types of varieties, right?
There's a bit of a mix. They're all the four that we have here today are blends.
Okay, and we're going to bring Steve over here to help us do a little taste test. What are we looking for when we're tasting these olive oils?
Well, you're looking for the initial flavor that goes in when you taste it is usually a sweet, fruity,
okay.
Depending on the olive. As it goes down, as you swallow it, you can kind of feel it in your throat. You get a little tingliness. The more mild the olive oil, you're not going to get too much of that in your throat.
All right, so why don't we try the first one?
Okay. So I take the bread first, or an apple?
Take the bread first. The apple is for the palate cleanser.
Okay.
So we want to start with this one?
Why don't we start with this one?
Okay.
This one is the blend of the Piqual and the Royal.
Okay. What are we tasting here?
Well, I think you're supposed to be tasting a little bit of spiciness.
Hi,
We've got someone on high grade.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. You get hungry?
I'm sorry, no weather anchors allowed.
It's very light.
No, I'm just kidding. Come on, taste here.
I want to try that.
Oh, go ahead.
Wow.
This is very light, so we're going to go from lighter to heavier.
We're going in order.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Starting here.
Okay.
Starting with this.
Yeah.
Tell me what you taste, Dan.
Olive oil.
Is it nutty?
Tastes olive
Almondy. You'll
Yeah,
get some
see?
almondy flavor
Kind
in
of
there.
nutty, yeah.
I'm actually tasting
Good
everything.
job.
All right, so we're
Good
going to
job.
do a quick palate cleanser. This is
Okay.
what? Apple?
Apple.
Okay.
Okay, what's up next?
This one is another blend right here. This one is actually 4 different olives. This
Okay.
is is the bottle up here? Yeah, the Marquez de Valdueza.
This is Spanish?
This is Spanish. All of these are Spanish olive oils.
I like that. That's more of a buttery kind of taste.
Oh.
Smoother.
Somebody's got refined taste.
All right. You got 2 more to go, guys.
Yeah, and
What's
the
the
next one, and let me see, this one is another, they're all blends. This one is going to be similar to these ones. I think what you've got here is going to be a little bit more mellow.
A little more mellow. Okay, now you don't just have olive oil in there. You also have what other products?
We have all sorts of gifts and accessories. We've got antiques. We've got, so it's a blend of old and new antiques, and then home furnishings. The antiques are mostly European. The home furnishings are all new. A little gardening section. So we've got, I'm a big gardener, so we've got planters, we've got seed.
Do you do tastings like this in store?
We're going to, well, the store's not open yet, but we will.
The store opens
We'll be there.
on
We'll be there.
Saturday in Kahala
There's
Mall.
free
It's
bread and
called Magnolia. She should try the bruschetta as we go to break. She has an olive bruschetta.
Yes.
Maggie Parks, thanks for joining us this morning. We
Thanks
don't
for
have enough
having
time to taste all these oils, though.
Oh, good.
We'll put up the information on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. But now you're watching Sunrise on Hawaii News Now. We'll be right back.
New store opens this weekend that will add a touch of Europe to Kahala Mall.
Manolo gives us a sneak preview of Magnolia.
Well, when you walk into this store, you'll find that it sort of has a little bit of everything, and usually, I guess Maggie Parks is the owner over here. Somebody with refined taste, or maybe somebody who just want to refine their taste. I think I'm with the latter.
I think I'm with the latter too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the fact that you brought this in here, you must have refined taste already.
Somewhat refined, but I could definitely refine them more.
Okay, we can all do. One of the things I found interesting, and I know you're really interested in this, is the olive oils. Now there are so many great olive oils out there from around the world, and gosh, it's almost like you can do like olive oil tasting as you do with wine tasting.
Absolutely, you can, because there are so many different variables associated with each olive oil that make one different than the other.
Tell us what we have here.
Well, what we've got here is this is a Piqual, an Arbequina olive oil. This is from the Castillo de Canina.
Okay.
And that's
one here?
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
Piqual. This is the Arbequina.
Okay.
This one here is the Piqual. So it's the same producer, different olives going into the production of each oil. So it's a single olive oil.
Which one should I try first?
Why don't you try this one first?
Okay, and this is from where?
This is from Spain.
From Spain. That's olive oil.
It is olive oil.
No, a really nice taste of the olive, sort of the fruity taste.
Okay, and what do
Okay.
you feel in your throat?
I'm not sure.
You're not feeling anything when
yeah.
it goes down, no bitterness.
Not really.
Okay,
no?
that's good. That's
Okay.
because of the type of olive that you're...
Okay, so that's a good thing. That's really what you look for with good olive oil.
Well, you know, it's really a personal preference. Some people really like that
Want the
stinging bitterness in there. Yes,
Okay.
they do.
Okay, is there one of these that would give me a stinging bitterness?
I think so, and
Okay.
I hope I'm right here.
Okay.
But, why don't you try this one here?
Okay, this one here. And this is from where?
This is the same producer in Spain.
Okay. Yes. Oh, definitely.
Can you feel
Yeah.
it in your throat?
Yeah.
Feel it go down? Okay.
Definitely a bitter, no doubt about it. Okay, so some people prefer
Some
that.
people prefer that. That's a
Okay.
that's a Picual olive, and yes, it is more bitter.
If you take a look over here, these are some of the selection, and you're saying ideally you will have how many on the shelves usually?
Probably about between 20 and 30 at any time.
Nice. Okay, great. And also a lot of is it balsamic vinegars, and that's another whole nother thing.
That's a whole other thing, and there's not too many balsamics. It's more fruit and wine vinegars,
Nice.
just general wine vinegars, champagne, that sort of thing.
My goodness, it's a whole new world of sampling out there.
It
Besides,
is.
Yeah. All right. It's called Magnolia, new store over here in Kahala Mall near the California Pizza Kitchen side of the mall. Back with more after the break.